huge news coming down from the NBA, and it involves a huge amount of money. A 9-year, $24 billion combined media rights deal for the NBA to continue their association with ESPN and Turner Sports. And for more on that, we've
devoted his entire career to growing the pie for the benefit of our players and owners and keeping the game at a certain level for the benefit of our fans. I'm terribly disappointed.
And finally,
but having said that, we knew this was coming. We filed the unfair labor practice charge. We commenced the federal litigation. We're familiar with the playbook, even if it's poorly timed.
And finally, before I let you go, I know you said the calendar takes care of itself, but really the fans want to know, well, will my Christmas Day tickets be worth anything? When can we look for you to start canceling games or calling it a season?
I would say it takes 30 days for us to go from now to a deal. Our fans are amongst the most intelligent fans in the world, and they can look at the calendar the way I can. We need a deal 30 days before we start. That's just the reality of it.
NBA Commissioner David Stern.
And now we have now there's no one to negotiate with because the union's not there, and we won't be doing anything soon with respect to their lawyers, whoever their lawyers may be.
The NBA and media networks have struck a mega deal, the largest grossing deal ever in NBA history. The deal will triple all of the previous deals the NBA has had since its creation. Along with this new deal comes a lot of gray area and questions that players and fans would like to know and be clear on. We are only 2 seasons removed from the longest NBA lockout in 2011. Nobody really knows what will happen next, but the players are already beginning to talk of increased cap space and many other needs that the league will have to do with its newfound. Rumblings during the 2010 season began in the playoffs with a new CBA agreement looming in the wakes. Derek Fisher, the president of the Players Association, was a voice and a leader in the counter-efforts of the players. With sponsorships and mega deals now that the players make multi-million-dollar contracts before they even sign their NBA deals, players are paid to do something they love every day. However, the league is a business, and the business always takes precedence. Players have been quoted stating this on many occasions when ultimately trades or other situations occur that don't naturally follow with the status quo. The NBA has steadily seen significant growth over the past decade. In 2013, Game 6 of the Finals had the highest rated views in NBA history of any NBA game ever. Without a doubt, players like Kevin Durant, LeBron James have brought the NBA to a new heights. These new age players are not just players, they are brands themselves. The lockout was forced due to standstill in the negotiations. Owners keep pushing forth the low offers to the players. 40% was offered, which was declined immediately. The back and forth continued with 2 or more offers, which showed not much of an improvement. However, Summer League preseason had come and gone. Now the season was upon them, and the deadlock was still initiated. Day after day, the potential season was getting shorter. The NBA and the Players Association eventually agreed to a 49.1%, 51.2% split with flexible salary cap cushion for the rough luxury tax. By then, the damage had been done. Season ticket holders were upset and offered bargains and deals to somewhat lighten the blow of losing out on half of the season. This was only a band-aid for the wound that was created by the lockout.
They will disband and pursue antitrust action.
Well, actually, at a bargaining session in February of 2010, their attorney, Jeffrey Kessler, said to us, all those assembled, that if they didn't get the proposal they liked from us, because they didn't like our proposal, that they would, he threatened that they would disclaim and sue us. That threat has been ongoing until now, despite the NBA's good faith bargaining.
Can the NBA and the CBA front office come to an agreement without pushing the league into another lockout following this new mega deal for the NBA? Overall, the lockout of the 2011 season has made front offices and fans very sensitive with anything concerning player or NBA negotiations, or money to be exact. This lockout woke up a lot of people to the true business side of the game that is sometimes lost in the midst of the entertainment. The league is now under new manager Adam Silver, who has proven to be a very adequate commissioner. This new deal shows a lot of how much he has been working behind the scenes for the league. However, he will have to handle the backlash of this new deal, possibly a potential lockout of his own, which will prove his true leadership. No commissioner wants to hear the words lockout. This new deal is still fresh, and talks have just picked up with the players in the last couple weeks. Players have already voiced themselves that they would like to see front offices open up their wallets much more comfortably now that they have the increased amount of money to play with for the players. They understand their value and want to make sure they get what they
ESPN and TNT retained the rights to show NBA games for the next 9 years in a deal announced Monday. The deal takes effect starting with the 2016-2017 season. Games will continue to air on ESPN and TNT through the 2024-25 season. The New York Times reports the deal's value at more than $2.5 billion per year. This is what LeBron James had to say in response to this new deal. The whole thing that went on with the last negotiation process was the owners was telling us that they were losing money. There's no way they can sit in front of us and tell us that right now after we continue to see teams selling for billions of dollars. And now Mikhail Provorov is possibly selling his majority stake in the Brooklyn Nets for over $1 billion. So that will not fly with us this time. Stephen A., what do you make of it?
First of all, I want to applaud LeBron James to bringing attention to this issue the way that, he primarily does. The fact of the matter is that LeBron James saw the television deal coming down the pike. Let's also give a round of kudos to Kobe Bryant, because when Kobe Bryant signed his 2-year, $48.5 million extension, he also saw the deal coming down the pike. What he was saying is that, and what LeBron is saying is, they're educating us about the players being more business savvy, reminding the world that these owners who have been complaining about losing money, there's no way on earth they can do that to us now. You have to remember, basketball-related income doesn't quantify as all income received by NBA owners. Yet and still, they took the players' percentage, which was 57%, and knocked that down 7 percentage points to 50% of basketball-related income. So you're splitting basketball-related income, but there are categories that doesn't fall under the category of basketball-related income that the players don't get a part of at all. So when you look at it from that perspective,